Hello, everyone, and happy Sunday. If you are new here, please subscribe. I post new videos every Sunday. I also have a website where I post ASMR and non-ASMR content almost daily. You can always find the link in my description box or just go to asmrxbabe.com. It really helps when you support my channel. So, if you're new here, usually I do whispered videos, but soft spoken is something I've played with like twice. And wanted to experiment with once again. I did a soft-spoken most worn fall/winter shoes video on my website, asmrxbabe.com, and I think it's the most popular video I've ever made on my website as far as the amount of comments, likes on those comments, saying how much they loved it, and likes on the video. So today I wanted to do a soft-spoken video, and we're gonna do what everyone loves normally, which is a whispered ramble. So we're gonna talk about everything I have going on for, holiday plans and what's new with me and some content that I, have coming up and all that. And we're going to be doing it soft-spoken instead of whispered. So if you like soft-spoken, make sure to leave me a comment if you want more. Like this video, share it. If it does well, I will do more. That's all it takes, guys. You know I'm a marketer. I follow the algorithm. So before we get started with the ramble, I wanted to thank the sponsor of today's video, my favorite sponsor ever, and that is Ana Luisa Jewelry. If you are new here or you've been living under a rock, Ana Luisa is an amazing jewelry brand that makes high quality, timeless, but stylish and trendy as well, affordable pieces, starting at just $39. Everything on their website is so cute. I've never gone to another jewelry website where I was able to like as many of the items as I love on their site. And right now they're having amazing sales of up to 35% off. That's a great sale. So if you've ever thought about it, if you need someone to gift in your life, check out Ana Luisa. You can find the link in my description box. I'm going to show you 3 of the pieces that I got recently so you can have an idea of their stuff. Also, whenever you see me wearing this necklace, this is Ana Luisa, and pretty much any earrings that you see me wear are Ana Luisa. The only piece of jewelry I really that's not Ana Luisa that I wear is my engagement ring and my wedding ring. And if Ana Luisa made engagement rings, maybe I'd have an Ana Luisa engagement ring. So this first bracelet is called Arlo, and it's this little gold cuff. And they have gold and silver pieces, but I feel like gold right now is kind of like what everybody's into. So I'd say most of their stuff is gold, and like their popular pieces and everything they have in silver as well. So it's just a really cute, really simple, timeless band bracelet, and you could definitely pair this with other bracelets and stack as well. So I haven't gotten a bracelet in quite some time from them, so I wanted to get one of those this month. And again, this is called Arlo. And they all come with these gorgeous like travel cases that you can put your stuff in, which is fabulous. Okay, the next one that I got most recently is is another bracelet, and it's called Lucy. So Lucy looks like this. I physically am not capable of putting this on because I'm by myself and my nails are long. But this is a really cute bracelet with like little charms on it. My sister actually, I'll give you guys know. My people know I give all my friends and family Ana Luisa. So I asked my sister if she wanted something, and she chose this bracelet, and I thought that I would be little sister all over again, and I would copy her and get the same bracelet. So I did. I usually keep a bracelet on my right arm, which this one is Ana Luisa, but I replace it every so often, every few months. So soon you'll start seeing me wear this one. And again, it's called Lucy, 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 Lucy. And then the final thing I love is these earrings, and these are called Toda. And these are these adorable mini hoops, Toda. And they're like double hoops, and they're gold, but they have little like diamonds on them. And if you wanted to play around with hoops or start to wear earrings when you've not already, but you don't want to get into like, you know, a big hoop like this. Although when I was like young, I used to wear hoops that were like literally this big. Something like this would be perfect. Classic, elegant, timeless, but also just so cute. Like literally what's not to love. So once again, thank you to Ana Luisa for sponsoring today's video. I am obsessed with them. They're my favorite sponsor. I hope I can continue to work with them until I'm 95 years old and until every single one of my friends and family is dripped out. And we're just the Ana Luisa gang, which we're pretty much getting close. So thank you to Ana Luisa for sponsoring today's video. You can find a link to their website in the description box. And remember, they're doing sales of up to 35% off right now. Go check it out. Their stuff's affordable, but it's great quality. It's not going to tarnish on you. You can do returns very easily. Shipping's free within the US. Go, 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 go. But then come back here. Okay, so I just had a coughing fit. If my eyes look like they're suddenly watery and red. But let's ramble. So today's Monday that I'm filming this, a little in advance, and it's like the end of like Thanksgiving break. I had a pretty decent amount of time off for Thanksgiving break, which was fab. My company gave off Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then I took Monday today as PTO. My company does like amazing, like their maternity leave policy is really good, and like their PTO, like their holidays, they have like a million holidays. And like, for example, like for the 4th of July, like we'll get the day before and the day of, right? Or Memorial Day weekend, we'll get Friday and Monday. And I was like asking my mom, I was like, I wonder why that is. Like, why is it so great? Because so many companies here in the US, like their holidays and PTO sucks. My mom's like, oh, well, it's a French company. Like the CEO is French, aka he's European, aka Europeans really value their personal time and vacation, and they respect like maternity leave of mothers and things like that. So I was glad to have like essentially almost a full week off. And thank God I took PTO today. I really needed it to be able to do all the things like my Sunday reset, because I did so much over this break. And I vlogged this, of course. I will continue to talk about this in case you didn't know. On my website, I filmed, and currently it's with the editors, my editing team, Vimmers, shout out to them, they're the best. But I vlogged for the members of my website. It's a non-ASMR vlog. I do one every single month. And it usually just is for my all access tier, which everyone loves. There's like 160 people in that tier. So I'm proud of that tier, and the effort that goes into the vlogs and how great the editors do. But I'm doing a additional vlog in December for everyone. So the $3, $6, $9, and $11 tier. The Babe, the Basic, the Babe, the VIP, and the All Access. And then the All Access will still get their own, additional that they paid for, just to make sure they're still getting the value of what they paid for. But everyone is just getting a little bonus. So I vlog. It's a good vlog. I was just looking at all the footage. It's Wednesday night, which was Thanksgiving Eve, which Gabrielle's boyfriend had a little party, which was great because, like, what's not to love? You don't have to go out to the bars and spend money or, like, be around 21-year-olds. Although I don't, like, always mind that. I don't ever want to be, like, bitter. But sometimes it can be a lot. And then Thanksgiving, I vlogged, I cooked. I made the best salad ever, guys. Pause. You need to make this salad. I forget where I found it. Some chick on TikTok. It was spring mix, butternut squash, feta, candied pecans, however you say it, avocado. The dressing was equal parts maple syrup, Dijon mustard, and olive oil. What else was in it? Butternut squash. Oh, Brussels sprouts, feta, candied pecans, avocado. She put pumpkin in hers, but I was like, ew. So I replaced that with butternut squash. She also, I believe, used arugula, but I replaced that with spring mix. Divine. And you can get butternut squash already cubed and stuff, so super easy. But anyway, I vlogged Thanksgiving, a little bit of cooking, a little bit of us eating and chilling with my family. I ended up randomly going to a Flyers game this past weekend with the twins because they had an extra ticket. What else? And then we went out. I went to the Eagles game yesterday with my dad and my sister, and we surprised my dad with my sister being there, which was really cute. And we filmed her surprising him walking into my house, and me being like, oh yeah, I hear you, come into the kitchen. And she's like, the Eagles game. So I got these tickets, and we got good tickets. They were in row 117, section 117. So they were in the 100, the lower level, and they were row 13. Which NFL Eagles football tickets are expensive comparative to any other sport, right? Flyers, Sixers, Phillies, Eagles takes the cake is how much money these cost. But it was for my dad's 70th birthday gift / Christmas present. And so me and my sister, it was my idea. And I asked my sister if she wanted to come before I bought the tickets, and she said yes. So she ended up coming with us, and we were like, oh my god, we spent so much money. We gotta really bundle. It's gonna be freezing, but at least it's not gonna rain, that would suck. Can you imagine if it rained? Oh my god, that would be horrible. Well, come to the day. First it was a couple of days before, it was 40% chance of rain. Then it was 50, then it was 60, then it was 97%. And the time it rained, the game was at 4:30. It began drizzling around 2:30. It was when we left my house. And then it started downpouring pretty much once we were there. So I had on a turtleneck, a crew neck sweatshirt over that, my big ass winter coat, a hat, my hood of my winter coat. I had gloves. I had leggings, jeans over the leggings. I had snow boots on, so they would be waterproof. It was crazy weather. But it was also a crazy game. I don't care for sports, but it's a vibe, especially like, I don't know what it's like in other cities, but like, everyone is so divided these days over whatever, different issues, politically, different opinions, TikTok stories, whatever you name it. But when Philly like rallies together for the Eagles and for their sports teams, to where you're just in the middle of the stadium, whether you're at your seat or leaving or coming in, and people just start doing the Eagles chant, E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles, and everyone's in their green and everyone's like super pumped, and it's just like an energy and it's like fun vibes. So I like being around that. Plus they ended up going into overtime and then winning the game as well. So it was a really great game to watch, and it was a really fun and like high excitement game. So it was a lot of fun. And I'd love to go back to an Eagles game. It's just like, sucks football is always on Sundays, because for me, Sundays, like, it's very hard for me to like do stuff on Sundays, right? Like go and drink or whatever and be at like a social event. I mean, maybe a 1 o'clock game, but like even the 4:30 game, like we didn't get home until 10 because the traffic leaving was crazy. Oh my God. Another thing that happened, this was actually fucking scary. Like, whoa. So we're with myself, my sister, who's a little older than me, she's 33, and my dad, who's 70. And we are entering into the stadium, walking in, just showed our tickets. We're walking towards our seat. There's so many people. Like, my father-in-law told me, for example, because I went to a Flyers game and Phillies games recently, and he's like, give yourself time, right? Like, you know, because the amount of people that are down there, it's about like 4 times more than any Sixers game, Phillies game, Flyers game. It's just football. Everyone loves football. And so we're like walking towards our seats, and we're like in the edge of the stadium, and all of a sudden things stop moving, and there's people in front of us and there's kind of people behind us, but it just begins getting worse. And what I mean by that is we are like up against people, like, and there's nowhere to go, and like you can't get out, and it's starting to get really tight and it's not moving. And I'm not drunk or anything, like this wasn't that kind of thing, so I wasn't able to like, you know, relax and take it easy and act like it was no big deal. I'm sitting there thinking, this is like the start of what's seeming like a really scary thing, where people get fucking trampled and killed. Because when I tell you, we were there for maybe 5 minutes, felt like 20, of just more and more people pushing and pushing, and nobody was moving forward. We weren't sure what was happening, if people were just not moving because they were trying to stay under like the shelter and not go to their seats. Because I was literally talking to these 2 ladies next to me. I was like, what's going on? Is it normally like this? They were like, no. And my sister was freaking out. I was trying to stay calm, but I was definitely thinking in my head, like, my biggest concern is that I'm with my dad. Like, if this gets to a dangerous point, can I feel confident enough that I can, you know, not fall over or, you know, push my way out or do what I need to do? Like, yes. But my dad is older and he's got bad knees and like he's a little slower, and I was just concerned. And my sister probably was doing the right thing. I was like, just chill, like we'll get there, like let's just like stand. My sister was like, we need to get the fuck out of here, like, and we all grabbed each other's hands. I grabbed my sister. I said, okay, I'll get out of here then, because I was in the back. I grabbed my sister's hand, she grabbed my dad's hand, and we're all in a line holding hands. And I just had to barricade through people, and I was like, I'm sorry, excuse me. And they're like, whoa. I was like, we need to get the fuck out of here. There was this girl, and she's like, you're separating me from my mom. I'm like, go ahead. Like, it was actually really scary, and I was like starting to really panic. I was like, oh shit, like this is not getting like this. It was just getting tighter and tighter. I don't know if anyone was at that game and experienced that, but it was crazy. So instead of going that way, we literally ended up walking around the whole entire stadium to get to our seats, which was worth it, even though it was a long walk, because it just was not as congested, but it was still crazy packed, and it was like a little scary, like even going the other way. So you just never know. It happened so quickly. We weren't expecting it, and it was scary. Anyway, to get away from that, I'm looking at my calendar here. So this weekend coming up is my white elephant, which will be really fun with my friends. In the past, we've always done like a Pollyanna, and then we've done like a Friendsgiving as like two separate things. But as we're older, like everyone's got plans and everyone's got things going on, and diversified friend groups and family and in-laws and husbands and whatever. And so it's harder to get our like full big group together. So we're just doing one this year, which is fine and great. And luckily, Mara, being the angel that she is, one of my besties, she was the one that had reached out to plan it and pick a date. And we have to do this well in advance. So she reached out, I'm pretty sure, like mid-October. And even by that point, like a lot of like us did not have the same dates available. I will say most of the time it's me reaching out and coordinating it and maybe hosting it. But Mara bought a house last year, I think. Was it last year? I don't even know it actually. I think it was 2021. But it's taken her a while to be able to get it to a point where she feels comfortable like hosting and like really leaning in. But mostly I like coordinate it and plan it and like have hosted it a lot. But A, Mara's house, she like wanted to host, and B, I think I was just so tapped out this year after planning my wedding and planning my honeymoon and all that. Like I was just like, I don't want to plan another thing for 5 minutes. Although in my head I'm already like wanting to go on another trip with Tony. So we have that this weekend, and I'm excited. We'll go to Mara's. We're all making something. Jen, I think, is gonna do chicken cutlets. She always does that. Jordana's doing, I think, mac and cheese. Mara's doing Brussels sprouts. She like always does those. I don't love Brussels sprouts. I put them in my amazing salad, but like I don't like them on their own. I think they smell funky. I'm gonna do this like yummy appetizer thing from TikTok that I found that I have to like I don't even remember what it was. It's been a while. I forget what Gabriella's doing. And Brina, I don't know. We have like a good menu. Charcuterie will be in there. And it's myself, Mara, the twins, Jen, Brina, Maureen, Logan, my friend Kelly, her friend Chrissy is also my friend, and then their friend Shannon. So, and Janelle. It's just like our big, like, it's our high school group that we've like plucked other people into along the way. So for example, me and the twins and Mara and Jen and Brina and Maureen have all been friends since high school. Janelle I met at my one job. Logan, Mara met at college. Kelly I used to babysit her kids, and then I met her, Chrissy and Shannon, through them. Like, just like I just love how that all happens. I got like this really cute, it's like a little thing that like sits on a bar cart, and it's got like a little shot glass and a little like strainer and like whatever, and it's like this cool thing with like a like stone bottom to it, and it's super cute. I'm like, everyone's gonna be fighting over my Pollyanna gift or my white elephant gift. If you're unfamiliar, white elephant is just instead of a Pollyanna where you get assigned somebody to bring a gift for, did you just hear that? White elephant is that everyone just brings a gift that like the group would enjoy potentially, and then somebody starts, you can steal the gifts, whatever, and so it basically leaves room for people to like RSVP late or cancel or whatever, which we've had in the past, and then somebody else doesn't get a gift, or they don't get it for like months from now or whatever the case. So that's coming up. And then what else do I have this month? I have a baby shower for my friend Annie from high school, and I have a dinner at this new restaurant called Sin in Philly that's supposed to be like a vibe dining. I have a brunch, like a holiday brunch with some old coworkers. My one friend has a stag and doe night, like his holiday party they do every year. And that's really great because they live nearby and it's easy. I'm going to do dinner at my friend Kelly's, who I just said I used to babysit her kids, and like having dinner with her and the family. So like on Christmas Eve, I'm sure we'll do something. The twins family has a party Christmas Eve, and I've gone there a few years. I want to say I've gone there maybe like four years now. But I did tell Tony last year, because he has a big family and his family does stuff on Christmas Eve. I'm like, we'll do every other year. Like, so this year, we'll do your family parties if that's what you want to do, with his parents and stuff. So I think his cousin, Mary Kate or Lisa, has a party, which I love hanging out with them. They're fun. It's hard to pick between the two, honestly. So you gotta just do every other year. And then I'm hosting Christmas, as I think is now like the tradition. So yeah, and then we've got some New Year's plans as well. So it's definitely going to be a crazy month as far as social gatherings and things. I want to make sure that I don't overdo it. I actually got so sick last night because of all of the food that I've been eating. You guys know I've had like issues, like stomach issues. If you don't know, TMI, sorry. I've had stomach issues for like about a year now. I think it's been, yeah. So it started last November. And like I've been trying to figure out like what brings it on, and it's definitely when I like indulge in like really fatty or like really salty foods too much. And Thanksgiving, Flyers game, Eagles game back to back. What did I have? Mac and cheese, hot dogs, cheesesteak, crab fries from Chickies and Pete's, chicken fingers. Like everything I've been eating has just been gross. So I literally was like unwell last night, and I was like, it's actually like low-key a little concerning. And I'm getting some testing done at the end of December to see if like there's a bigger issue going on, and I don't know, something just doesn't feel right. It just like went from 0 to 100 in my gut. So we'll see. December is kind of like always like this. I like a balance. I like to have fun. I like a cocktail. And I like to have my time in between. So when I lessen the time in between those social gatherings, that's when things can get a little crazy. So I'm just trying to be aware of that, because just looking at my calendar, pretty much starting next week, it's like 2 things a week until the end of the year, instead of 1 indulgent thing. So yeah, we'll just have to be mindful of that. But anyway, that's pretty much what I have going on. And if you love these whispered rambles, I do these 3 times a month on my website, without fail. and they're audio only, so you can just put your headphones in and just listen. Like there's literally a whole dedicated section of audios where I just ramble and talk about everything that I'm doing. So if you like rambles and you like want to keep up with what I've got going on, to be able to kind of jump in and know who my friends are and, you know, be able to distract yourself, you can definitely join my website. And I do a lot of rambles there as well for my babe tier. So that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you really liked the soft spoken. If you did, like I said, just let me know. It's all gonna just depend on how the video does. So if you comment, people like comments, if it gets a lot of views, I will do soft spoken again. I'll incorporate it, you know, monthly. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope everyone's having an amazing holiday season. And yeah, don't forget that I want to thank Ana Luisa for sponsoring today's video once again. Don't forget they're having up to 35% off right now. So you can find the link to their website in my description box. They have everything: bracelets, necklaces, earrings, rings, you name it, accessories. So thanks, Ana Luisa. Thank you to you guys. And I will see you all right back here next Sunday. Bye, guys.